Hey guys, welcome to Form Fix. Today we're gonna go over a hip thrust using a bench. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what a hip thrust looks like from the front. And again, a hip thrust, mainly targeting the glutes. We're gonna come down and the bench is gonna be, we don't wanna be too high up and we don't wanna be too far down. The perfect sweet spot for females is right where like your bra strap would be. So right underneath your shoulder blades. And up and down. Here's one common mistake that I often see. Not keeping the chin tucked. We want to keep the chin tucked the entire time and thrust up, okay? Because when we go down, we're putting a lot of pressure on the spine and we want to avoid that, okay? Here's another common mistake that I see. If you look at my midsection, people come up, but then they go down and they let their back arch. We don't want to do that. You want to keep that pelvis tucked, your hips tucked the entire time, core engaged, okay? So when I come down, notice how my legs are coming back. Up. Here, and I'm up and I'm squeezing. I'm like, you want to think of tilting a bowl of water onto your stomach. So your pelvis comes up, okay? So don't let the back arch like this. If it does, wrong. Tuck it in, up, okay? Another thing that I often see, people pushing through the toes, through the balls of their feet. Wrong. We definitely don't want to do that. Everything drives through the heels, so we target those glutes back there, okay? Here. If you start to feel the quads take over too much, there's a few things that could be, okay? One, it could be that your weight is too heavy. We want to go ahead and lower that weight. There's no problem in doing that. Don't get in the mode of comparison with girls who are on Instagram that are thrusting hundreds of pounds. If you're not there, that's totally fine. We want to execute it right. So if you start to feel the quads too much, lower the weight so we can feel the glutes. Another thing that might be wrong is your feet might be too close to your butt, so then our quads kind of take over, or your feet might be too far, okay? We want it to be so that our knees and our ankles are in line. It'd be helpful if you had somebody tell you about your feet adjustment, or look at yourself in the mirror if you can, okay? So here's what we want our hip thrust to look like. Exhale at the top. Okay? So I hope that helped. If you have any other questions or comments, be sure to leave them down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to help you any way that I can.